the tap to tales galore. Oh, taste of stories, spinning yeast and grain. Mr. B goes round the world again. So if you like, then stick around. Cheers to the nights we banished all our fears. Mr. B will raise the bar, you bet. With every pint of ale we won't forget.
I thought I might have been muted because that's my thing. It's a bit of a thing I do now. Just talk to cameras on mute. Great start, eh? So it's beer reviews from. I was kindly sent these by Disco from Rascal and Disco, and it's just on the bottom here. And the beer's from Perivale Brewery, brewery on a farm in London. I can show you some more stuff on them as we go along. But I just wanted to. We can hear you now. Mute yourself. Cheers, Kevin. Yeah, fucking brilliant, isn't it? Subtitles. Do you need subtitles, Kev? So I've got 4 beers. Now, they're not strong beers, so I can definitely get... My plan is to do an hour. And it's basically like Disco does. I'm going the way Disco does, but one thing I won't be doing, I'm not going to be doing that ticker thing because I will definitely forget, so I'm going to leave that ticker on. I'm not going to take photographs of the beer, so I'm just going to be tasting them. And they're all... I've not read anything on the cans. Like I say, Disco sent me these kindly back in December. And the very first one I'm going to crack open is, hopefully you can see that, Very Zesty by Perivale. And this is a lemon sour coming in at 3%. So it's a Very Zesty. Now, I'm not going to look at the dates because I don't want to. Because I don't want to... Like Disco would want to drink these out of date. So I'm not bothered if it's in date or it's out of date. Let's just see. So thank you everyone who's joined. There's a few people in, which is fantastic. Photo. No photos, Kevin. Just going straight in the glass. Mrs. B's with me. Mrs. B sat here as well. So I said to Mrs. B, you've got to come on because there might not be anyone watching and I need someone to talk to. So Mrs. B sat here now with a... She's actually drinking moonshine. She's on... it's like a... What is this?
It's like a liqueur, isn't it?
It's a moonshine liqueur. It's a nut cream liqueur, and it tastes like what are them things?
Kinder Bueno.
Kinder Bueno. That's what it tastes like. This one's in date, is it? Disco. Okay, let's get cracked into it. So 3%. Let's just see what I think. Poor Joe. Poor me. Not poor Joe. So I've gone for the same glass, basically, type of glass for all of them. Really, really light in colour. Really pale. Very pale. And that's one of the beers I'll be doing in a bit. Wow, it's super, super light. It looks like lemon juice. If I'm totally honest, it looks like lemon juice in the glass. Nice little white head there. Looks great. Low carbonation, which I prefer, which, yeah, definitely for me. It's got a nice chill on it. It's just come out of the fridge. Oh, right, yeah. I'm getting pale, like a malt first. The first thing I'm getting there is malt. And a slight tartness. Obviously, the lemon. But malt forward for me. And then a tartness on the nose, which has got to be that lemon. Like a lemon sherbet. That's the one. You know what? Thank you, everyone who's doing these, who's commenting here, but I can't even keep up already. Well, you just you chat between yourselves, and I'll chat with Mrs. B. Anyway, let's go for it. Looks fantastic. Cheers, everyone. Oh, I could smash that. Why are you laughing? You've already made it rude. She's terrible. I could smash that. Maybe it wasn't a good idea, was it, bringing Mrs. B into this? That's got a real... I'm glad I picked this beer first. I wanted to pick it first because I had a curry goat for tea. and I wanted something just to cleanse the palate. And this is definitely doing that. It's refreshing. It's got a very, very, very subtle sour. I don't know if that was kettle soured. It tastes like a kettle sour. Also tastes like it might have. It's got a little bit of earthiness there. So I don't know what hop that is. Feels very English in the hop. But it's got like a sweet note, and that's why I'm thinking, I don't know if you're there, Disco. Was this actually kettle soured? Because it's got that kettle sour note about it. There's something there. Lemon sherbet, that's top of my tasting notes. Yeah, it's definitely lemon sherbet. And it's got a lovely, is this like a little earthiness of a hop right at the back? But the actual overall taste is a subtle lemon sherbet. You taste this before you drink that, because that will ruin you.
It's not going to ruin anything.
But that won't. You won't taste this because of that. Yeah, kettle soured. Yeah, pale malt. That's what I've got. That's the first thing I was getting. That's lovely. That's really, that is gonna go. You like that as well. See, that's good, because I love sour stuff. And you always pull a face, with sour stuff. So you're pulling a face.
Yeah.
So you think it's good to have Mrs. B here, because she'll pick up on something that's more sour than me. And yeah, you will, though, won't you? Where I'll just go, oh, that's subtle sour. She's pulling the face, going, that's really, really. What do you say? What do you say taste wise on that? You have to speak up a bit. No one can hear you.
Oh, no.
Tell you what, Disco, that is lovely. That is really. Did they sell this on like tap? Go and visit this website here to learn more about Perivale as well. That is really, really good. And I can't believe that's going to go now. It really, really is. Do you want any more? No? What are you looking at the next one?
No, just.
You're already eager. Yeah, you are eager to get on to the next one, but that's superb. It's got a lovely light body, very refreshing, lemon sherbet, fantastic beer to have after that meal to cleanse the palate. I'd recommend that. And yeah, the thing I do like about it is the carbonation is super low, which suits my palate. Let me have a look at the comments. Evening Trilby, right. See, I normally go on other people's lives because I don't have to do this. Like, who have we got in here? Evening Finru, nice to see you there. Obviously, Kevin, Disco, Kev C. Got to bear with me because it's so. Who else? Has I missed anyone? Twisted's in, and Desco, are they?
They're on the way home.
Okay. Evening, Twisted Esco. Free Rider, evening. Yeah, okay. Thank you, everyone who's tuning in anyway. Such a small channel. I appreciate it. Really do. Okay, so I'm going to move on to one that's really, this one, out of all of them, is really pulled me in, this next beer. I don't know if you can guess what it is, Disco, before I show it, but it's one that's really pulled me in. Funniest thing, best thing about this beer is it contains no lemons. What's in it? What's in it to give it that sherbet? Has it got yogurt in it? Has it got lactobacillus, lacto fermentation in that to bring that lemon yogurtness to it? You've got to let me know, because that's what it could be with the lemon sherbet notes.
I want you to guess the hop.
Yeah. He wants me to guess the hop. Guess the hop for me. But I go English. I go an English hop. And it's got an earthiness. So something like earthy hop. I'm not going to go Bramling Cross. I'm not going to go East Kent. I'm not going to go Fuggle. No, I'm trying to think what's got that nice earthiness. It's a bit like, is it an English Cascade by any chance? Just a possibility. Does it say on the can? I've not even looked at the can. Let me have a read of the can. Let's see what it says. So Perivale, very zesty, 3%. Perivale Brewery, Horsenden Farm, www.perivale, Guile number Drink is in date. And Citra. It's not even English. It's not even English, but it's got that earthiness. I was going Cascade. English Cascade. Ingredients: water, barley, lactose, milk, hops, lemon verbena, and yeast. There you go. Lactose, milk. I was thinking it was fermented with yogurt because of that slight taste that you get. But that is superb. Well done to Perivale. I would definitely recommend that. Fantastic palate cleanser, refreshing. Summer months, you'd really get through a lot of that. You really would. And that's very zesty. Is no longer in stock at Perivale. Needs a rebrew. Okay. We can see lemon. Opposite, yeah. Oh, now I know the beer. Very zesty. It's called. It is, Phil. It really is. Have you got the very hazy? Not on this lineup. I've got the. Oh, bear with me. What have I got? These order up there. The very special. It is. I've got like a Budweiser one, and I've got the very crisp, and then I've got these ones that I'm doing here as well. And at Christmas, I did the Christmas pudding and the pine one. I think it was very Christmas. Was that the one? I'm sure Disco will correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, I'm just talking, and let's get on to the next beer. Let me get this down. Have you guessed what my next beer is going to be, Disco? Any guesses? They're very special. You had the very, 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 very special one, didn't you, Trilby, with Disco and David Wilson? I think it was a stronger version of the very special. I think I'm right. Cheers, Finru. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for commenting. Take care and carry on with that fermenting as well. That's fantastic. Anyone check out Finru's channel as well. He doesn't just do beer. He's great. I was hammered. Yeah. Evening, Echo. You're right, mate. So, is my connection playing up? Because it looks like I keep jumping on the screen here. Beaver is a bitter. Please let me know if I'm losing connection, because someone's probably on the Xbox and it's really frustrating. But yeah, I'm really interested in the Beaver. You could clip that. Oh, it's got. Doesn't feel like it. Is it bottle conditioned? Is that bottle conditioned? I think it's bottle conditioned, very, very lightly bottle conditioned. This is coming in at 3.4%. It's a Perivale Beaver Bitter. So, to be honest, it looks like a cask bitter. And how you expect to see, no disrespect, a southern pour cask bitter without the sparkler? That's what that looks like to me. It's got a nice sort of, what would you say that colour is? Natural. It's like an amber. Light amber, just moving it around in front of the light. Little, like I say, looks like it's been poured off a non-sprinkler beer engine. Oh, that's a lovely smell. That smells like a best bitter. It smells like a bitter. It smells toffee, earthy, woody. Oh, a little bit of caramel and bready. I'm thinking getting a lot of breadiness there, which is really, really good. Evening, Paul. Who else have I just missed? Buddy. Afternoon, Buddy. So yeah, that smells like a proper traditional bitter. This is the one I've been really, really looking forward to, and it's called Beaver. And because it's Perivale, Beaver makes you think of the trees. It does. I think of trees and beaver gnawing on a tree. I don't know why. I just think of a beaver gnawing on the tree, and I'm getting a nice woody note to this. Your boss would take issue with that southern comment. He's Warrington. So do you have sparklers on your beer engine there? 3 somewhat unusual adjuncts in this beer. Is one of them a tree? Has it got bark in it? It's got that note. It's got a real woody, earthy note. I'd certainly do like beaver. I'm going to go for the taste. Ultra low carbonation. Ultra low. It does feel very cask-like. It feels like it's come off straight from the barrel, not even through the beer engine. It feels like, taste-wise, I did a beer called a Gruit, and it had I put what they called them pine branches into it, and this has got similar. It's got that similar note. Taste it. It feels like it's got some sort of bark, like branch, something in there that's like it's very much similar to my Gruit in that sort of dry, earthy, woody note, and it's on top of a nice caramel base. It's quite clever. Whatever that is, it's clever. Should do an impression of a beaver. No. No, I don't think I can do that. Perivale, I've got it nailed for a small brewery. They are bloody awesome. I saw the tanks, not much bigger than my wheelie bins, but damn, they brew some proper beer. Proper little craft brewery. And if I'm any good at doing this, I know that Disco is good at doing this. Somehow, if I can share my screen, what is this? I think I'm doing this right. Let's see. Share there. Can you see that? Can you see that? Hopefully you can. So that's a Perivale, their Facebook. And you can see on there that they do Sunday roast, first and third Sunday of the month, which is fantastic. Obviously, look, lots going on at Perivale. If you can go and have a look at their Facebook page. I don't know the name of the chaps who own it and normally try and get that information, but sure, Disco can fill us in on that. So there's another, what's that one called? Betjeman? Bit hard for me to see that one. But yeah, that's them. Oh, look at them. Look at that. Fantastic. Oh, wow. Very Merry Christmas craft market. Yeah, superb, all that type of stuff. It really is. So you can go onto Facebook and see them. I need to know how to stop. There we go. Get myself back. It's all new to me, this. It really is. Cheers, Simo, putting that in there in the comments. Yeah, so we've got Facebook and you've got their internet page. I don't think they've got many beers at the moment on sale. So I don't know. Disco will be able to fill us in on that. I don't know. What's its name? Beaver after reintroduction of Wild.
Can you see that one?
I need to go back because I'm missing stuff.
Willow bark and oak block with a touch of vanilla.
Willow bark, trees, willow bark and oak block with a touch of vanilla. Yeah, you're definitely getting it. It's so woody, but it works. It really works. Like I say, I agree. It had that earthy, woody, twiggy note. And when you think of best bitters, I always think of twiggy, not the person, the actual flavour, taste of twigs and wood, and yeah, it's really good. So this is another cracking beer. Really, this is. I feel like it should be having one of them Sunday roasts with this beer. I think that'll go really well. Beaver picks, please.
It's not that type.
How's that? Trilby, yeah. Cheers, Kevin. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Really do. Yeah, so this is another good one. Thank you again, Disco, for sending these. It's strange how it's so lightly carbonated. It's bottle conditioned, but there's not a lot of carbonation at all. I don't know if it was cold conditioned, so the yeast didn't kick off as much, or was it purposely done that way? Looks weird in the glass. Is it bottle conditioning? Oh, I think it's my lighting that makes it look not quite Right, so let me just put my torch. Get my torch out. Why are you laughing at that?
I'm not.
That's not going to help you either, is it? Really? No, I'm just going to
Blind.
blind everyone. But yeah, it's got a lovely amber hue. It really has. It looks great. Pardon me. It's going to be my lighting that's doing that. But yeah, bottle condition. I wonder if it was purposely done to be really light carbonation, like a bitter is, because nobody wants a fizzy bitter. No, nobody wants a fizzy beaver. Badger. See, I've lost it.
You're 2 beers in.
Yeah, that's it. Second
Oh,
beer in.
God.
I'm done. I'm done. But that's a lovely beer again. I've got half a pint in there and really enjoyed it. Any questions? I mean, you've got Disco in the chat. Disco knows about these beers. Ask him any questions. Go for it. We certainly do. I like that woodiness in that. Earthy woodiness. Also, I think Simo's live in 9 minutes as well. And possibly, if I'll rearrange and possibly join Simo after I've done this, but I'll have to rearrange and go to a different room because I want to do me beer reviews in this room and me chill out. I'll go to a different room on Simo's live. Badgers and beavers might as well add squirrel. Yeah, squirrels as well. Are you going up on Simo? What does that mean? Don't forget it. Simo, is anyone going up on you? Yeah, it's a really nice beer. It just reminds me of it coming out of the tap, literally. That's nice. That's nice. You know, I'm not as professional as Disco because I should really be having some water in between each beer. And I'm just not that professional, am I? Really? Just about to review the Cloudwater Double Hopfenweiss. Is that their birthday one? Yeah, it is. So it's a hoppy wheat beer. It's a double one. Yeah. I'm sure that's their 10th birthday beer, something like that. Okay. There's another interesting beer. This is a 4%. This is wild. It's terrible, is it? That? Let me just knock that light that way a bit. Right, there we go. Wild green. This one. Wild green. So this is going to be interesting. Wild green golden ale. I'm not going to read the can because why is it called wild green? Is there something funky in this one, Disco? Is there something going to be, some adjuncts in this one? Let's go for it. Let's see. 4%. Let's crack it open. Let's get it in the glass. You know what? I'm on my third beer in 23 minutes. 23 minutes. I could probably do the whole lineup in the hour. Right, let's get it in there. Hopefully you can see it a little bit better with that light turn round. Oh, that looks superb. When you think of golden ale, that's what you think. There you go. Yeah, I think it is a bit better with that light turn round. A bit more natural now, isn't it? So this has got a nice little white fluffy head formed there. Again, I love the fact that Perivale beers seem to have, I don't know if it's purposely, but low carbonation, which I prefer low carbonated beers, especially I'm a big cask lover. So I love the fact it's got that low carbonation. Let's get the aroma. It's just, I'm getting malt. I'm not getting past malt on this one. Yeah, real bready. There's something there. Bready, no. Honey. There's not honey in this, is there? Getting a honey note. Why are you laughing at me?
You're tilting your head like Ralph.
I'm tilting my head like Ralph. If you don't know who Ralph is, Ralph's my dog. So now you're comparing me to the dog.
No, it's just the tail, the head tail.
Yeah. It's malty. That's what it is. Okay. Cheers, everyone. This is just an easy drinker. This feels very traditional. It's got a nice little bitterness right at the back off a hop. But it's very, for me, bready, real bready. This is a perfect, I'll have a look in a minute, perfect introduction to ales from lager for a lager drinker. It really, really is, because it's got like a bit of a Pilsner type esque bitterness on the back, but it's got a lovely bready malt note taste and aroma as well. Do you want to try? You have to try this one.
Pasco wants you to nail the hop on this one. It's impossible.
What? Have I missed a comment?
Yeah. It's a good job by me.
It is a good job. What? Who's asked me that question?
Rasco's just put, this is an interesting
Disco.
one. Disco, sorry. Well, it's because I read that first, but I challenge you to nail the hop on this one. It's impossible.
Nail the hop. This is different. I challenge you to nail the hop on this one. It's impossible. Is that a clue? Impossible. It probably hasn't got a hop in it then. I wonder if it's not got a hop in it. And it's got something foraged. Has it got something foraged and it's not a hop? If it's impossible, then there's no hop in it. Canal Beaver, Perivale, wild hops. Wild green. Wild green. That's the clue that it's a wild hop. It's a foraged hop. Is that what it is? So nobody knows what this hop is. But tell you what, it's doing a nice job. It's giving it that bitterness there.
At least 3
What?
hops.
At least 3 hops in it, we think. Wild. So it's ones that are around the farm. Is it them ones? Tell you what, whatever that hop is, if that's a wild hop, normally smaller than wild hops as well. And you can't control the alphas, the acid, you don't know, you can't control, you don't know the IBUs. But what I would say is, if that is true, it's true, what Disco, if Disco's confirming, yeah, forage wild green hops, no idea what 2 of them are, or even if it's 2 types. Yeah, they're probably small. And the thing is, you can't calculate IBUs from doing that. And this is very, very well brewed, because the balance of that bitterness suits the sweetness of that malt, and it works really, really well. That is just expert brewing. That really is, because it's, most breweries, they get the alpha, they know what's on the packets, they know what's in that hop, they know what to do for the bitter in. When it's a wild hop, you literally having to really judge it and make sure you don't make something that's too bitter, overly hoppy, or not enough bitterness, and then oversweet, and then cloying and not a very drinkable beer. So that's interesting. It is. It's lovely. And some Admiral hops for bittering apparently, but minimal. Yeah, it's so hard. So to take it that most of the wild hops went in for like flavor and aroma. I'm getting like a honey note on the aroma. Really am, but it's lovely. It's another cracking beer. Tell you what, I'm 3 beers in, and they've been absolutely fantastic. Let's see. You know what? I didn't even read. I forgot to read Beaver. Why do you laugh every time I say Beaver? Hops, Motueka on that. No way. Motueka. Didn't pick up any lime. Ingredients: wheat, malt, hops, willow bark, oak chips, vanilla extract, and yeast. Yeah, I think that's what Disco said. That was lovely, that bitter. It really, really was. And this then, wild green, golden ale. Great introductory beer, ale, if you're going from lagers. So ingredients: water, barley malt, hops, and yeast. Hops, wild hops. There you go. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not reading the side of these cans, because it's interesting to do these beers like this. It really, really is. I'm missing loads of comments. Found a wild patch down by the Canal Green for just off the M40. Spend all afternoon picking bagfuls and then rush to brew to get them on the boil. Yeah, exactly. Did you get the mash done and then you went looking? Because that's what most when you do the green hop brews, that's what they're doing. Like get the mash going and then go and get the hops and get them in like wet green hops straight into the brew to get that shandy, possibly. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I forgot. To be honest with you, Hesco, I forgot all about that. Touch of lemon citrus. What on the nose or the taste? That's like a Pilsner, isn't it, as well? You do get that with some, well, majority of Pilsner. Some like a SARS hop can bring that sort of flavour. He's got the beaver back out. I certainly have. Mops were used in this video. It is a lovely beer, that. Really interesting. That's the thing. It's really interesting at a brewery. Perivale is doing this and going out there and being experimental. That's what craft brewing is, isn't it? Isn't that real craft brewing? What they're doing, you know, actually going out, experimenting, and getting these beers out there for people to taste. Isn't that true? I mean, we could be here all night talking about what is craft beer, but isn't that true craft beer? Doing that, being very experimental and taking the risk and doing it, because these 3 beers I've had have been absolutely fantastic. They really are. I'm half an hour in. I've got 1 beer to go. And absolutely fantastic. Cheers, Disco. These have been superb. I'll probably do another one of these because, like I say, I've got the American lager, the very crisp, and that special one, which is, craft brewing real ale. Yeah, well, yeah, I can't get into that debate of what is a craft brewery because I think all breweries are craft, aren't they? They're all doing something. Unless, well, let's not get into it because it just gets very political, doesn't it? What is a craft brewery? Who is, who isn't? Oh, it's not worth it. And I've got a head thing on my head, the glasses on don't look right. Yeah, so enjoying that. What do you think of that one? Have you tried it? Have I let you try it? I don't even know if I let Mrs. B try it yet. How bad's that? Was you still getting over the beaver?
I think I tried this one.
You might have done. I can't remember if I passed it to you.
Yeah, we have tried that one.
I'm sorry, you've drank all that moonshine?
Problem. He says after 3 cans.
3 cans, but they've been superb. I've got 1 more to go, and yeah, looking forward to that. Going to be interesting if anything different in this one as well. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. I'm getting again now right at the back. I'm getting that earthiness, which is just superb. I just love a good British hop, especially when it's wild. That's fantastic. I'm using different glasses, by the way, and I'm not. Look, this is a clean one. They're just all the same shape, and they're from this one, 2018. Look at that, Stockport Beer and Cider Festival, and that was sponsored by Robinson's Brewery. And then the other ones at local to me, Didsbury Beer Festival. That was 2018. That was sponsored by some butchers. And then this one was 2019, Didsbury. And that again. So they're all clean glasses. Right, let's get this last one. And thank you, everyone, for joining again. Like I said, I don't do many of these, but I was inspired by Disco with his videos. His live videos, fantastic. And I thought, yeah, I need to do that for the beers he sent me. Excuse me. I need to pay back by doing something that Disco does. Go and check out Rascal and Disco's channel and watch his lives, get involved. It's fantastic. Okay, so I've just shown you what this one is. This is the very pale. And it's coming in at 4.4%. So let's get the beer in the glass. Oh, this is a different colour. What colour is that? Let me just get it all in. What colour is that? It looks. The only way I can describe the color is peach. How do you describe the color? It's like peach.
Yeah.
Slightly hazy, but it looks peachy. It looks peachy. Looks darker on the camera than it actually is. Bring that back round. I don't know if that's going to help. Oh no, it's not going to help at all. Yeah, about there. About there is the colour. So you're getting a slight orange, peach flesh colour. Opaque, little white, creamy looking head. Looks superb. Oh, this is sweet. This does not smell English, British hops. This smells we're going across the water. Very got tropical notes. What is that? Certain fruit there. There's a fruit there. Very sweet fruit. Papaya, something like that. Bit of peppery note. Yeah, it's a bit worried. Yeah, it looked dark when the light was round, but it looks more like that. What I'm seeing is that's probably the best. When I pull it here, it doesn't look like it does, if that makes sense. It's lightning. It looks really dark there. It looks oxidized there, but it's not. It's peachy looking colour. That's the best way. I'm sorry, I put Robinson's there now. Perivale superior. Cheers, Sammy. I am smashing through him, Simo. Terrible. I'm on my fourth beer in 36 minutes. This is just like a fruit salad in a glass. Have a smell. You're good at getting aromas. What would you say that is? You have to speak up so they can hear what do you pick out on there?
Orangey.
Orange. See, I'm not getting orange. What like tangerine? Yeah. Tangerine. That's a good call. Yeah. There's also a sweet vanilla note. Okay. Cheers, everyone. I think you're right, the tangerine, because the tangerine flavours come through. Very orange, like tangerine in the flavour. It's got it's got a subtle bitterness there, right at the back. It's quite. The body on this is really like you wouldn't think. 4.4%. It's got like a medium a medium body. Feels creamy. Got a little cough coming on there, but it's got like a. I think the tangerine's a good call. I think you should do this. You should do this more often. That's nice. It's another easy one. The good thing about that again is the fact that the carbonation's low again, and it makes it super creamy, medium body. Mrs. B is pulling her. No, oh my God, it's bitter face.
It's not dead bitter, but it's more bitter than I like.
Yeah, so
it tastes nice.
Yeah, so it's more bitter than you prefer.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting because I like West Coast IPAs. I'm just like, there's a slight bitterness there, and that's why when Mrs. B does it, it's good because she'll go, oh, it's really bitter, and I think her palate for that is better than my palate because I've got so used to drinking really bitter beers, and sometimes when I do a review, then I go and take the beer in and I say to them like Mrs. B, taste that, and she's pulling this bitter face. I'm looking, going, why am I not? Why? It's the same with curry. I'd like a Vindaloo. Mrs. B likes a korma. So, it's different. Everyone's different. But that's another good one. But it's definitely got fruit salad notes on there. Fruit salad
Quite
sweets.
well. I don't know why that's dry.
Yeah, Mrs. B says it's quite dry. Like this. But yeah, I like that. That's what's it reminiscent of? I'm trying to think of a beer that's reminiscent of. Because it's not quite it's not New England pale. It's definitely not that. And it's not West Coast pale. It's more tell you what, more like a mountain pale. It's in between the two. That's true, that's Sammy. Yeah. Female palate detects bitterness, even if it's 1 IBU. Yeah.
Pineapple.
Although, you've seen this pineapple. I'm getting papaya. Papaya.
Papaya, so I wouldn't know.
Like a tropical, peachy. I know I'm doing the hand thing now. What's peachy? That's me. That's me chasing Mrs. B round.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, peachy. But I think I'm going because of the look. When it, like I say, it looked peachy in colour, peach flesh. But I'm getting papayas there for me. I don't even. When was the last time I had papaya? But I'm getting that. Oh, passion fruit. It's that sort of thing. It's that tropical fruit flavour.
Passion fruit.
Mm. See, I don't get pineapple, but tangerine I definitely get. Tangerine, 100%. Where's the can? Find the can. Read the can. So very pale, and just, you know what? Let me see if I can share that screen one more time. Just see if I'm doing this right. Share screen. Perivale. Share that one. So there you go. That is the Perivale Brewery. Like I say, they're the beers. It looks at the moment like the shop, I don't know if I'm right, Disco, only have these 3 beers on. Or am I not like directing myself correctly around your site? There's a lovely hat, t-shirt. Very important. Is that what are them? 10% off. There you go. Look at that, 10% off there as well. I've had the Christmas pudding. I've got the very crisp, and I've had the very zesty tonight, which was the first beer, and it was very, very well. To be honest with you, they're all very, very, very good beers. But yeah, there you go. Go and check out Perivale, and I've got to now work out how to stop that. There you go. I've done it. So there, yeah. I've go and have a look at them, and let me read this can. Hops, mock Nelson Sauvin. Why Nelson Sauvin? Why did I not pick up on grape skin? Because normally Nelson Sauvin brings grape skin. Motueka, I'd expect lime, but I'm not picking up lime. I'm picking up papaya, tangerine with a bit of peachiness, which is all good. It really, really is. And you know what date is on the can? The 28th of March, 2025. I am 6 days in front. Just doing it. I think all them beers were great. All them beers were in date. Any questions just whilst I'm finishing this off? Thank you so much, Disco. Thank you, Perivale. They were fantastic beers. Really appreciate them. If I didn't like them, I'd be telling you, but every one of them suits me, and Mrs. B as well. Mrs. B is brutal. She'd say she didn't like it, and she's not said that at all about any of these beers. And she's even smashed that moonshine a bit quick. So yeah, that's gone. Any questions at all for me? I'll be wrapping it up soon. What am I doing? I'm brewing tomorrow. I'm actually brewing I've got the stupid glasses on my head again. I'm brewing one of my, well, it's not one of my, it's a New England IPA. I'm targeting 6.5%. It's the most expensive beer I have done to date. It has got a lot of hops in the whirlpool and a lot of hops in the dry hop. And Disco, I want to send you some of my brews, but I don't. Tell me now if you would drink that, because I'll send you that. I've also got an American Brown that I've kegged today. Would you drink that? Was that a beer you'd have a go at having? And I've also done a red IPA. Would you try that? So Disco, let me know, because I'd like to send you some home brews to try. And if I can get 3 or 4 home brews to you, you can do one of your tasting lives and see what you think. But yeah, let me know, Disco, if any of them beers appeal to you or if they don't appeal to you. Like I say, we've got an American Brown Ale, we've got a red IPA, I'm brewing the New England IPA. Excuse me, just let me mute. Some carbonation there. Why are you laughing? Just some carbonation. Come back. And yeah, and I don't know when my next beer. I still want to do that beetroot saison, which I'm going to call Disco Beat, just for disco as well. So let me know, Disco, if you're interested in any of them home brews, and I will package some up and send them to you as a big thank you for these. And there goes Ralph. Don't know where he's gone. But yeah, so my brew day tomorrow is, I'm looking forward to it. And it's a big, expensive one. I'll try anything me, whether I like it or not, I'll be honest. Sometimes it's more fun when I don't like it and it's a great beer. There you go then. Right, so I'll send you them beers, my New England IPA, which is not even brewed yet, a brown ale and an American red. Might send you them free and then you can get on with them. And the dog's trying to take over now.
No, there's somebody at the door.
Is somebody at the door?
It's next door.
Oh, just let me mute this and turn the camera. Sorry about that. So yeah, no, thank you everyone. Anyway, it is time to pretty much call it a day. I've been going for 45 minutes. I've had 4 beers. Ralph, pack it in. I will hopefully join you up on Simo. Simo, have you gone live yet? I will do some more of these streams. I'll do some more when I've got beers from one brewery. Look at me now. When I started, it was not red. This is alcohol. It's what it does to me. When I get beers from one brewery, I'll do some more of these, and I'll get used to the format and everything. But yeah, Mrs. B's gone to the door. I wanted Mrs. B to say good night to everyone as well. But yeah, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Evening, Mark. You all right? Nice to see you there as well. Hopefully, I said Jamie, hello. Hopefully, I've not missed anyone. And I will see you all on the next one. And I'll also see you on Simo's if you're going to go over there as well. And at the tavern. Oh, I think Kevin's going live as well. So Kevin, Simo, you've got choices. You've really got choices. So that is me done. I'm just trying to do a disco and find the outro. There it is. Cheers, everyone. And I'll see you on another one. Cheers.
Mr. B goes around the world again. So if you like, then stick around. Cheers to the nights we banished all our fears. Mr. B will raise the bar, you bet. With every pint of ale we won't forget. Crafted to perfection every brew. Sips of magic in a world so true. Join the rebel toast another round. In the stars our joy is truly found. If you like, then stick around. Cheers.